Here you can see there is a block of weight W which is being pushed by a force P. And the question goes like this: we are supposed to find the minimum force P that is required to start moving the block of weight W. Okay, so the W weight has also been given, that is 174, that will be acting downwards. 174 newtons. This is of course from the previous problem, so just let us ignore it. 174 Newton is the weight acting downwards, and we are supposed to find the minimum force P required to start moving the object. So when you are required to start the motion, that means the problem is still of statics. The problem is still on statics. It's not actually moving, and the motion is just impending motion. The motion is just impending motion. Okay. So when we studied about the friction, friction graph, when we studied, we found that friction increases along with the applied force to a maximum value, and below that maximum value it's totally under statics. So even at that exact critical point when it just starts moving, it has not started moving but it is about to start moving, so that will also be considered under statics. So that is the situation that we are facing over here. So according to that, we'll of course have the normal reaction, let's call it as N, and because the impending motion is towards right, friction force will act towards left, and that friction force we'll have to take it as mu s times N. Because it's a problem of statics, we will not be taking the kinetic friction coefficient, we'll be just taking the static coefficient of friction. So let's take this and find this, find what we are aimed at. So sigma v we need to take first. N is acting upwards, and 174 newtons, that is the weight, is acting downwards. Total has to be 0, hence N value will be equal to 174 newtons. Next, let's go for horizontal summation. P is acting right, mu s times N is acting left. So total horizontal summation, sum of horizontal components have to be 0 because it's in a static equilibrium. Then P minus mu s is given here in the question, you can see 0.34, and N, the normal reaction we just now found, that is 174. So let's find the value of P, use the calculator. So 0.34 times 174, that gives us 59.16. So that's it, you just need to feed this value here and click submit. That's it for this video. In the next one we'll take another problem.